Good evening, beta. Today we will start with the new topic of the same chapter, that is 8th chapter, electrical energy. Okay, today we are going to start with the C part of this chapter, that is electrical energy and power. In this part of the chapter, we are going to study about both the terms. We are going to study about electrical energy as well as about power. Okay, first we will be starting with this term electrical energy. What is electrical energy? ये बहुत बार हम लोगों ने पढ़ा है, but I just want to revise it for your safer side. Electrical energy, basically what we are saying, this is the energy produced. This is the energy produced by the movement of charge, or you can say due to movement of charge. Movement of which kind of charge? Here we are talking about movement of electrical charge, electric charge. So the energy which we are obtaining due to movement of electric charge, that we are saying as electrical energy. Now basically when we are talking about any form of energy, we are talking about law of conservation of energy too. And what it says that energy can neither be created nor be destroyed, but it can be transferred from one form to another form, and same law is implemented on this form of energy too. So in our syllabus, some of the basic conversions are given that you need to remember. So quickly we will recapitulate or revise those conversions. First we are starting with the first example, that is heating element. Means which kind of energy conversion is taking place in heating element. Heating element is generally used in your electrical heaters and geysers. उसके अंदर जो rod लगी होती है या जो heater में जो तार लगी होती है, that is known as heating element. So in that element, what will happen? This electrical energy is converted into heat energy. That means one form is converted into another form, but energy can neither be created nor be destroyed according to the law of conservation of energy. So here we are assuming this electrical energy is converted into heat energy. The second example which we are talking here is bulb. In bulb, what we are observing, the electrical energy is used to heat up the filament of the bulb, and this electrical energy there is converted into main form, first light energy as well as heat energy, because light energy is produced when the filament of the bulb is heated up. So it is converted basically into two forms, that is light energy and heat energy. The third example according to our syllabus is electric motor, and earlier also in previous classes I told you about electric motor. Whenever we are talking about electric motor or any other electrical appliance, मैंने हमेशा आपको याद करवाया है, first we are switching on to provide the electrical energy to the appliance. So whenever we are talking about electric motors, first we will provide electrical energy, and that electrical energy is converted into mechanical energy which is able to rotate or run that machine. So electrical energy is converted into mechanical energy in case of electric motors. The next one is electrolyte. When we are talking about cells, तो सेल के अंदर जो या बैटरी होती है उसका जो मेन पार्ट होता है, that is electrolyte. So in that, what is the basic energy conversion? The basic energy conversion in our cells, batteries, or you can say in electrolyte, that is electrical energy is converted into, when we will supply electrical energy, the electrolytes start dissociating into ions. So that means this energy is converted into chemical energy when we are charging it. So that is converted into chemical energy. And the next one, that is a part of our syllabus, that is loudspeaker. Fifth one is loudspeaker. In loudspeaker, you also observed in your school to assembly ground में आपने देखा होगा. In loudspeaker, what we are doing, first we will switch on the electrical supply. That means electrical energy there is converted into, and we are supplying electrical energy to get a louder sound. So this electrical energy is converted into what? That is converted into your sound energy. So electrical energy is converted into sound energy. The next part which is given, last but not the least, that is electromagnets. The sixth one given to us is electromagnets. As the name is suggesting, Electro means first electrical energy is given and that is converted into what? Magnetic energy. So in this one what we can say? Electrical energy is converted into mechanical energy. So these are the few magnetic energy. Sorry beta, this is magnetic energy. These are the few conversions which we need to remember as per our syllabus, and these conversions may be asked for your 1 or 2 marks questions. Okay, now we are going to start with the next part of our topic, that is electrical. Basically we will do the measurement of electrical energy now. So how can we do that? We are doing this topic, measurement of electrical energy. So how to start with that? For that we will consider a simple circuit, measurement of electrical energy. For that we will consider a simple circuit. We will assume that a conductor with having resistance R is connected with the potential difference V, and after connecting it with potential difference V, current I flows through this conductor and that flows in time t. Now we will start with the measurement of electrical energy after considering all these things. So first of all we are aware that potential difference, that is V, that is given by a formula work done per unit charge. Okay, so from here we can find out work done is equal to V into Q. Now this work done, this we are saying as electrical energy supplied to the circuit. So that means we can say this is the electrical energy supplied to the circuit, and that can be given by V into Q. So why are we saying this work done is the electrical energy supply? See, there is a basic theory. When we are talking about work done, means something is doing work, but when work is done, when energy is supplied to something, then only work can be done. Suppose animals are there, we human beings are there. So when we are able to do work, when we are getting energy from the food and we are utilizing that energy to do work, so we are considering this energy and work done are the similar things more or less, because whatever is the amount of work done, that similar amount of energy we are supposed to use. So here we are talking about this work done is given by V into Q, means this work done we can refer in the terms of electrical energy. This electrical energy supplied, this much amount of electrical energy we will supply, and then this amount of work is said to be done. So दोनों चीजें more or less हमारे लिए क्या हो गई? Same. So electrical energy supplied or electrical energy supplied, we may write or V naught, that is equal to this W, that may be given by this W, that is equal to V into Q. Now further how can we solve it? We people are aware that current is equal to, current is what? Current is the amount, this is charge is equal to what? This is current into time. We can write it this way, then current can be written by charge upon time. This can be written by charge upon time. Current is the amount of charge flowing through the circuit in a particular time. So from here we can say that Q can be given by I into T, and this equation we can substitute in the above one and we can get W is equal to V, and instead of this Q we can write I into T. That means electrical energy supplied can be given by this particular formula, that is V into I into T. And how can we say it in words? Electrical energy supplied is given by, I am writing it as this same statement is not given in your book. Electrical energy supplied is given by current flowing through, current I flowing through a conductor in time t when connected to a potential difference of V. So this is overall what we obtained over here. W is equal to V into I into T. This is in words. How can we write down this electrical energy supplied is given by this particular formula. We can further solve it and we can get some new formulas to do our numericals more easily. How can we do that? Some other expressions we can write it according to Ohm's law. What Ohm's law is saying? According to Ohm's law, V is equal to IR. And suppose I am giving this equation as equation A. So by substituting this value in equation A, what can we write? That W is equal to what? V is equal to IR. Instead of V, I can write IR. I into R into I into T. So that will be I square RT. Right? So this work done can also be given by I square RT. This is another equation for your electrical energy. From here only we may say this I is equal to V upon R. So instead of replacing this V, now we can replace I. We can get another form, that W is equal to what? V we can write as it is. Instead of this I, we can write this V upon R into T. So what we can say? V square T upon R. This is another form for electrical energy supplied. So you can write it this way: W is equal to V square upon R into T. So that means these are the three formulas, this equation A, this equation B and this equation C. These are the three equations which are used to find electrical energy supplied, We may use some other things also, but instead of discussing rest of the things, I want to discuss about SI unit first. What is the SI unit for electrical energy? So when we are talking about electrical energy, we are talking about a form of energy. So whatever is the SI unit for energy, that same is the SI unit for electrical energy. So what is the SI unit? SI unit is what? It is joule only. Okay, so SI unit for this is joule only. Next thing which we want to do in this chapter, that is power. Before that I have written the main heading of the chapter, that is electrical energy and power. So now what we are supposed to start is, we are supposed to start with this term power. I believe up to here everybody is able to understand very well. If you have any doubt, you may ask in the comment box. Okay, now we are going to start with power. As we people are aware, power is what? Power is work done per unit time. Okay, that is work done per unit time. So we can say power is equal to W upon T. From here, what can we say? W, that is work done we are supposed to find. Means work done we are talking about in terms of electrical energy. So work done is equal to power into time. So this electrical energy, this power, this electrical energy, sorry, not power, this electrical energy can be given in the terms power into time. That can be given in the terms power into time. And what we can say from here, again we can use this particular expression which we got from here, current is equal to charge upon time. What can we do over here? हम यहाँ पर क्या replace कर सकते हैं? Can we replace anything from here? When we are talking about work done per unit time, so this work done we can write this V into Q. That work done can be given as P is equal to V into Q upon T. And from here we can write down the value of Q, that will become V into I into T upon T. This T will be cancelled out. The power can be given as V into I. The power can be calculated V into I. If somebody is going to ask you electrical energy, you may write it this way. Otherwise simply power we can find it V into I. So first expression for power we can say P is equal to V into I. This is expression number A for power. Fine. Now second expression, how can we get? Similar way, when we are talking about this, instead of this V, we can replace I from Ohm's law. How can we replace I from Ohm's law? P is equal to, instead of I, what can we write instead? With the help of Ohm's law, that is V into V upon R. So that will become what? V square by R. So this is the second expression for power, that is equal to V square upon R. This is second expression for power, that is B part. So these are the two expressions for the power basically which we can get which we can get from this Ohm's law, or we can get the value of this current. We are placing these values. One more we can do, that instead of V we can replace I with the help of, sorry, I we replaced here, instead of I we replace V with the help of Ohm's law again. That will become, instead of V, P is equal to VI, instead of V I will write I into R into what will be here, I. So that will become I square R. So another expression, that will be I square R. That means these are the three expressions which we can get overall for the power. Power we are saying that is work done upon time. Power can be given as W upon T. This W work done, from here we have written V into Q upon T. Instead of this Q we can replace the value over here, that is I into T. I have written it this way. That means power can be given by V into I. Now according to Ohm's law, once replace the value of V in terms of I, and second time replace the value of I in terms of V. So with the help of that you will get two expressions, V square upon R and I square upon R, and we can get these two expressions, these three expressions for the power in total, right? Now SI unit of power we will discuss. For discussing this SI unit of power, we will consider all these formula, and basically we will talk about these two formulas to talk about the SI unit. With the help of this formula, power can be given by work done is measured in joule and time is measured in second. That will be written as joule second inverse, or this can be written as watt. So that means the SI unit of power is watt or joule second inverse. From the second formula we can say this V is the potential difference and the unit for that is volt, and I is current, that is ampere. So this volt ampere can also be given as the SI unit for power. Now how to define this watt? If we are supposed to define watt, so what can we say? We can say 1 watt is the power. 1 watt is the power. Kab hoga? When this is given in watt. This is given in watt, so I am writing it here. Watt is equal to volt into ampere. So I use this 1 watt, 1 volt and 1 ampere. When 1 ampere of current flows through the circuit, through the conductor, you may write this way, through the conductor, when this conductor working on potential difference of 1 volt. This is the definition of 1 watt. You may write it that way also, which you were writing earlier. This power can be defined as 1 watt when 1 joule of work is done in 1 second. When 1 joule of work is done in 1 second. I am writing it this way because we are talking about electricity, so better to do it in these terms, ampere and potential difference. So 1 watt is the power when 1 ampere of current flows through the conductor when it is working on the potential difference of 1 volt. Okay, now moving further, we are going to study about the commercial units of power. Means how we can measure electrical energy consumed in our houses. मतलब कितना energy हमने घर में consume किया है, उसको हम commercially कौन से units में measure करते हैं. We are going to study about that. Some other units are, higher units are also discussed in your book, right? Kilowatt, like 1 megawatt. So you people are aware कि kilowatt is 10 raised to the power 3 watt, megawatt that is 10 raised to the power 6 watt. So I believe easily you people are able to learn it from there. Okay, so now we are moving on to the next topic, that is the commercial unit to measure electrical energy consumed. Commercially means जब हम उसको यूज कर रहे हैं घर में या फैक्ट्रीज में, तो हम उसको कौन से यूनिट में मेजर करते हैं, that we are talking about here. Now power, commercial power is given by work done upon time, and when I started this topic I told you that W can be written as P into T. Means this is what? This is electrical energy. So when we are supposed to measure electrical energy, so we may express it this way. So this electrical energy consumed, this electrical energy consumed which we are supposed to measure, that may be given by power into time. That may be given by power into time. So how can we find out the unit to measure this? Power is measured in watt and time is measured in second. So this electrical energy consumed is measured in watt second, and other higher units which may be used to measure this, that may be watt hour or kilowatt आर. बोथ द यूनिट्स कैन ऑल्सो बी यूज्ड. वॉट आर भी यूज कर सकते हैं हम, और वॉट की जगह पर हम इसमें भी बड़ा यूनिट यूज करें, दैट बी किलोवाट आर. दीज ऑल्सो वी कैन यूज. नाउ द थिंग इज वी नीड टू डिफाइन दिस वॉट आर एंड किलोवाट आर. हाउ कैन वी डिफाइन दीज टू यूनिट्स? 1 वॉट आर, हाउ कैन वी डिफाइन इट? 1 वॉट आर का मीन्स मतलब क्या हो गया? 1 वॉट इज द पावर into it is supplied for 1 hour. ओके, और ये सब है क्या? दैट इज इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी कंज्यूम्ड. ये है क्या चीज बच्चे? ये है इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी कंज्यूम्ड. ये जो भी यूनिट लिख रहे थे हम वॉट आर, ये किसके लिए था? इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी कंज्यूम्ड. सो आप क्या बोलेंगे? 1 वॉट आर इज, ये क्या है? इज इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी कंज्यूम्ड. इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी कंज्यूम्ड व्हेन, कब है ये? व्हेन अप्लायंस, एनी अप्लायंस इज वर्किंग, है तो तभी हो सकता है. व्हेन अप्लायंस ऑफ 1 वॉट इज वर्किंग. अप्लायंस ऑफ 1 वॉट इज वर्किंग कितनी देर के लिए? फॉर 1 आवर. फॉर 1 hour. Okay, so 1 watt hour is the electrical energy consumed when appliance of 1 watt is working for 1 hour. Now if you are supposed to convert this 1 watt hour in the SI unit of energy, means in joules, how to convert that? ये वाला expression थोड़ा सा important है, ये definitions भी important है, that may come in your paper. So इनको please छोड़ना नहीं. 1 watt hour can also be written as, इसको आप कैसे, आप joules में कैसे convert करोगे? That will be written as 1 watt, और आर को कन्वर्ट कर लीजिए, इस आर को कन्वर्ट कर लीजिए सेकेंड्स में. 60 मिनट्स इंटू 60 सेकेंड्स. नाउ व्हाट सेकेंड इज योर जूल? Okay, so that will be 3600 joules. So this expression, many times it is asked in your paper, 1 watt hour, convert it into its SI unit. इसको SI unit, तो ये क्या है? ये एनर्जी है, इसको एनर्जी का SI यूनिट में कन्वर्ट करना है. ये इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी कंज्यूम्ड के लिए यूनिट निकाला था, इसके लिए SI यूनिट हम क्या लिखेंगे? जूल होता है. सो 1 watt hour is equal to 1 watt, आर को कन्वर्ट किया सेकेंड में, दैट विल बी 3600 सेकेंड. Similar way you can talk about 1 kilowatt hour. You can talk about 1 kilowatt hour. Similar way we can define it. 1 kilowatt, इसी में अगर मैं corrections करूं, 1 kilowatt hour is the electrical energy consumed when appliance of, नाउ 1 किलोवाट, कितना वाट का अप्लायंस है? 1 किलोवाट. 1 किलोवाट इज वर्किंग, कितनी देर के लिए काम कर रहा है? फॉर 1 आवर. So similarly you can write down definition for this. 1 kilowatt hour, that is equal to 1 kilowatt into 1 hour, means when appliance of 1 kilowatt is working for 1 hour. Similar way you can convert it into its SI unit. How can you convert? 1 kilowatt is equal to 1000 watt into 1 hour, 60 into 60 seconds. So that will be 3.6 into 10 raised to the power 6 joules, means 1 kilowatt hour is equal to 3.6 into 10 raised to the power 6 joules. Beta, these two definitions, 1 watt hour and 1 kilowatt hour, along with how these can be converted or related to their SI unit, both these expressions, these are very small but very important as your paper point of view. Continuing with the same one, we are talking about the rating of any appliance, power rating of an appliance. अब उसको आप कैसे लिखते हो? Power rating of an appliance can be written as power rating of appliance. Power rating of appliance का मतलब क्या होता है? हम बोलते हैं ना, ये 100 वाट का बल्ब है, वो उसका पावर रेटिंग होता है। बट वो अप्लायंस के ऊपर लिखा कैसे होता है, इट इज़ रिटन एज 100 वॉट एंड 220 वोल्ट, ऐसा लिखा होता है, या वो लिखा होता है 200 वॉट एंड 200 वोल्ट। इनका मतलब क्या है, ये रेटिंग का मतलब क्या है, हाउ कैन वी रीड आउट दिस? द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस स्टेटमेंट इज वेरी 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 इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर योर पेपर पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू, यू नीड नॉट टू लीव इट। वॉट इज द मीनिंग? द अप्लायंस ऑफ 100 वॉट, this is the appliance of 100 watt, but when it is working at 220 volt, so ये जो power rating है, अगर मैं बोलूँ what is the meaning of this statement 100 watt 220 volt, अगर कोई क्वेश्चन में ये पूछता है what is the meaning of this 100 watt 220 volt, तो आप क्या लिखेंगे इसके लिए? the power of appliance is, पावर ऑफ अप्लायंस इज, जिसका भी ये रेटिंग दिया हुआ है, पावर ऑफ अप्लायंस इज 100 वॉट व्हेन वर्किंग ऑन पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस ऑफ 220 वोल्ट। दिस इज अ मस्ट सिचुएशन। ये 220 लिखा है, इसका मतलब अगर ये 220 वोल्ट के पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस पर काम कर रहा है तो ये 100 वॉट के पावर जितना ग्लो करेगा, जितना 100 वॉट का बल्ब करता है तब। इफ दिस पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस विल इंक्रीज और डिक्रीज, दिस वैल्यू विल ऑल्सो बी अफेक्टेड, दिस वैल्यू विल ऑल्सो बी अफेक्टेड ऑटोमेटिकली। आपको और कुछ चेंज करने की जरूरत नहीं। अगर आप इसको 220 पर काम नहीं करा रहे हैं देन इट विल बी इफेक्टेड, right? So this is the meaning of this statement, power rating of appliance is 100 watt and 220 volt, means appliance is of power 100 watt when it is working at the potential difference of 220 volt.